This morning, the class of 2020 will be given information about selecting courses for the 2018-2019 school year. All students should have received a yellow junior year course selection sheet. Students will be responsible for inputting their own classes into the eSchool Student Access page. Please listen carefully to all information and instructions. Starting today, teachers will be able to discuss offerings in specific departments and take time to sign your course selection sheets for classes needing recommendations. Please bring your course selection sheet to school until you get the appropriate signatures. Students will be able to enter their course selections online from Wednesday, January 17th through Wednesday, January 24th. After January 24th, you will no longer be able to enter your course selections online. Once online course requests are entered, you must turn in the completed course selection sheet to the Student Services Office by Wednesday, January 24th. 10th grade students will have their individual counselor meetings the last week of January. At that time, your counselor will go over the online course requests, answer questions, and give you the opportunity to change your request. These will run through mid-February. Starting the last week of January, 10th graders will have the opportunity to meet individually with their counselor for a college and career planning meeting. This is your opportunity to ask questions, make any necessary changes, and finalize your course requests for the upcoming school year. 10th graders will begin meeting on January 31st and will continue to meet through February 12th. This will happen during your English classes. Students must earn 24 total credits to receive a BNHS diploma and pass the following required courses. 4 credits in English, including English 9, English 10, English 11, and then English 12 or 2 other semester-long English electives. You must also pass 3 years of math that include Algebra 1 and Geometry. For science, you will need 2 years. This must include passing biology. For social studies, you will need 2 credits. 1 credit must be U.S. history, 1/2 credit would be American government, and then the other 1/2 credit should be world studies or another social studies elective. In addition, you must pass consumer ed, health, and careers. Each junior should be enrolled in PE each semester unless you are currently enrolled in driver's ed, health, or eligible for a PE waiver. If you plan to attend a 4-year college or university after high school, the requirements may differ from our high school graduation requirements. Colleges typically require that you have passed 4 years of English and 3 years of math in high school, which we also require. However, you will need to take an extra credit in science and an extra credit in social studies in order to be accepted at most colleges or universities. We only require that you have 2 credits in each of these areas to graduate. It is also advised that you take a 4th year of math to best prepare for college level math. Being familiar with specific college admission requirements will ensure that you take the courses that you need to be admitted. Although foreign language is not required to graduate from Belvedere North, many colleges and universities have a foreign language requirement for admission. It is very helpful to take at least 2 years of the same foreign language in high school because many schools will require it or some combination of foreign language and/or classes in the arts. There are some schools like University of Illinois or the University of Wisconsin-Madison that recommend that students take foreign language every year of high school. There are also some cases in which taking extra years of foreign language in high school may mean that you do not have to take foreign language once you get to college. Be sure to contact the admissions office of any college or university if you are not sure what the admission requirements are. Now we will discuss the specific courses that students are required to take during junior year. Please follow along on your course selection sheet as we go through each area. The first requirement is 1 credit of English. On the course selection sheet, students have the option of selecting regular English 11 or English 11 Accelerated. Check the box for the course that you are recommended for and have your current English 10 teacher sign off on it. Remember to add English 11 or English 11 Accelerated to your online course requests under the subject area of Language Arts English. The next requirement for juniors is 1 credit in U.S. history. On the course selection worksheet, you can select regular U.S. history or AP U.S. history. AP U.S. history is a college-level course that will help prepare students for the U.S. history AP exam and possibly earn college credit. It is recommended for honors-level juniors with strong reading and writing skills. U.S. history can be found under the subject of social studies in the online course request area. The third requirement for juniors is 1 credit of math. Students should check the box for the math course that they are recommended for and have your current math teacher sign off on it. Keep in mind that students who are recommended for Intermediate Algebra 2 for junior year should consider taking regular Algebra 2 senior year in order to meet the admission requirements for most 4-year colleges and universities. Algebra 2 and higher level math courses are recognized by 4-year schools as a 3rd year of math. Be sure to select your math class when completing your online course requests. The last requirement for juniors is a full credit of PE. You must check the box on the course selection sheet for PE or check the box for a PE waiver if you are eligible to waive PE for a certain semester. If you are in a fall sport or a member of marching band and wish to take a different class instead of PE in the fall, you may check the Semester 1 PE waiver box. If you are in a winter or spring sport and wish to take a different class instead of PE second semester, you may check the Semester 2 PE waiver box. PE waiver forms are available in the guidance office for students who are interested. If you are not waiving out a PE next year, you should enter in 1 full credit of PE in your online course request. Let your counselor know at your individual appointment if you will be waiving out of PE, and we will need a copy of the PE waiver turned in this spring. This year, we will be offering 3 different options for PE classes. Healthy Lifestyles will focus on physical and social emotional wellness. Lifetime Wellness is most similar to the current PE course that you have now. Advanced Personal Wellness would be an advanced version of your current PE class. This will focus on weight, speed, and agility training. Students who are on track to graduate and wish to take a study hall during their junior year should check the appropriate box on their course selection worksheet and enter the request online. Study hall can be found under the subject area of electives in the course request online area. Students have the option to take a study hall all year, half a year, or take 7 full classes with no study hall. If you wish to take a study hall next year, you must select online Semester 1, Semester 2, or both semesters. Remember that you do not receive credit for study halls. When entering classes online, you will only be able to enter a maximum of 7 credits. However, if you are taking a study hall all year, you should only enter 6 credits. If you are taking a study hall for just one semester, you should enter 6.5 credits online. Another option for juniors who are on track and in good standing is to have a late start or an early release. These forms are available in the guidance office, and students must get a parent's signature as well as provide your own transportation. You do not have to enter this option into your course requests. You should turn in the form to guidance with your completed course requests. The course selection sheet has room for you to choose up to 10 electives for junior year. Please fill this area out with as many electives as you can think of. It is important that you list the classes in order of preference because counselors use this sheet to give students alternates if first choices are full or do not fit into your schedule. You will not be able to enter your backup choices into the student access online. As I said earlier, you will only be entering between 6 and 7 credits, depending on if you are taking a study hall or not. So, please only enter the classes that are your first choices into your online requests. Backup choices will just be listed on your course selection worksheet and used by your counselor only if they are needed later. On your course selection worksheet, choose the additional courses that you want to take or need to make up. List your choices in order, starting with the course you would most like to have. Select extra courses or alternates in case your first choices are full. If you are requesting a full year study hall, you will need 2 credits in the additional courses section, plus alternates. Students requesting no study hall need 3 credits in the additional courses section, plus alternates. Again, please remember to consider college admission requirements when requesting courses for next year. Also, use this time as a chance to select courses within the area that you may plan to study after high school. This will give you the opportunity to see if this subject is of interest to you prior to committing to a major in college. Please pay attention to the prerequisites required to take the higher level courses listed in the course catalog. For example, you must have completed Algebra 2 prior to taking pre-calculus. Most importantly, you must be sure to make up any failed classes that are needed for graduation. Please discuss this with your counselor if you are unsure about if a failed class needs to be made up or not. Although it's not required, students are strongly encouraged to take a 3rd year of science. Students hoping to major in a science-related field will often take a total of 4 or 5 science credits during high school. Here are some of the options that we will offer at North for next year. Please note that microbiology is now going to go to a full year course. Botany will also be offered as a dual credit option with Kishwaukee College. Again, please take advantage of the career exploration opportunities offered at North when choosing your classes. For example, if you think you may be interested in studying or working in agriculture after high school, you should try taking some agriculture-related courses next year to see if this is still of interest to you. As you choose your additional courses for next year, you will want to review the online Belvedere North course catalog, which describes all course choices. You can find the course catalog on the District 100 website under the Resources tab. Once you choose the Resources tab, you will choose Student Access. You will see a link that will take you to the 2018-2019 course catalog. If you have applied for the Running Start program, you must still complete the BNHS registration process. If you're interested in taking dual credit courses for next year, you will be able to note this on your course selection worksheet. The options that are listed for dual credit will have DC listed next to it on the back side of your course selection worksheet. More information about these can be found in the course catalog online. Now we will review how to log in and use the Student Access site so you can complete your online course requests. The first step is to go to the district website. The link is above. Second, you will select the Resources tab and find the Student Access page below that. Next, select eSchool Student Access Login toward the middle of the page. From the eSchool Student Access Login link, you will log in to Student Access by entering your username and password, just like you would on school computers. Your username is your student ID number with an S before it. Your password is your 6-digit date of birth. For example, if your birthday is January 2nd, 1998, you would put in 01/02/98. Do not put the full 4-digit year. After logging in, select Classes and then select the Request tab. Once you are on the screen above, simply choose the department link to select from a variety of courses under that subject area. Click the Edit button to see all courses in a subject area. Use your course selection sheet to guide you. For example, if I selected the department Language Arts English, I would see the screen below to select my courses. As you can see, I selected English 10 by clicking in the box next to English 10. Make sure you click Save and then choose another department. To change a course, simply uncheck the box and be sure to click Save. Here's another reminder of the course selection timeline for this year. Today, you are receiving this presentation in your Northway. Online course selection access will be open to students at this time. From today through January 24th, the course selection remains open for all students. January 24th is the deadline to enter course selections online and turn in your forms to the Student Services office. We will be meeting with individual students starting January and ending in February. Students will then have the opportunity to ask questions, review, and change course requests.